Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. And the Broncos will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Akron's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Thacker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The quick out. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Lee. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Trying play action. Pulls it in, it's Lee. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Zips come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on third. Got it in the middle, it's Thacker. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wagner. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
First and goal, Akron.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play, because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll leave it with him. Open space at the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. To the air on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Western Michigan!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point is good. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Number 25 set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
And the Zips will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The kick is on its way. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Zips are in the hurry-up.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Breaks into the open. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 18 to Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He'll do it himself. Slithers into space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st down here for the offense. Makes the catch. It's Bradshaw. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? I beg to differ.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll run play action. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thacker. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the right. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Thacker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Zips can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going with the ground game left. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Running into the open space.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo,